this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about the lesson plan project. I get a lot of questions about what do I need to include on it? What format do I use? All of those good things. And I'm hoping that this video is going to answer some of those questions for you. Let's talk a little bit about what you need to make sure you include in your lesson plan. So, first thing, think about your introduction. Students are coming into your class. You may want to even think about maybe they're coming in from specials. Maybe they were at PE. Maybe they were at music or art. How are you going to get them to start focusing on the math lesson you're about to present? So, think about bell work. What is the first 5 minutes you want them to do? Process through that because it's going to be crucial as you gain their attention to keep it throughout the lesson. Then think about your materials. What are you going to need for the lesson and what objective do you want to accomplish? I like to think of this objective as what am I going to be able to see the students do to show me that they got it? So the student will be able to write a number sentence. The student will be able to multiply fractions using an area model. What is it that you want the student to do? That's going to be your objective. Now, this is a little different than your standards. Okay. Standards are what the state or the organization, the school that you're working for has said that we need to accomplish. But the objective is what you want to see the student do in that particular lesson. Then the time, of course. So you'll want to budget your time. In a perfect world, we have an infinite amount of time to help students understand this, but you and I both know we don't have that. So we have to budget our time. How much time are you going to spend on your bell work? How much time are you going to spend in an exploration activity or possibly a demonstration? Are you going to do some guided practice? Like, how much time are you allotting for that? And then the activity. Really think through the activity. I get a lot of pre service teachers who tell me things like, I will cover multiplying fractions. How are you going to cover that? Like, what are you exactly going to do? Are you going to use an area model? Then show that in your lesson plan, possibly maybe one example. What types of problems are you going to start out with? Are you going to start out with fractions that have ones in the numerator first, like 1/2 times 1/4? Or are you going to jump to mixed numbers? Are you going to do 2 1/3 times 3 7/8? Walk through the progression of what you're going to do. Really think through your activity. And I think the best way to do this is if somewhere else we're going to be teaching this lesson and you were telling them how to do it, you need to be detailed enough that they can follow your lesson plan. Then a guided practice. So after you've done the activity, whatever that is, an exploration activity, a manipulatives, whatever you're using, then you need guided practice where the students are following you as you work through um, a problem or solving of some sort. This is your opportunity to walk around the classroom and monitor their progress and redirect those who may have not understood exactly from the activity. Doesn't have to be huge. It doesn't have to be 30 minutes long. Maybe one problem of guided practice is enough for you to walk around the room and see how the students are doing. Then independent practice. So this is where you take a step back and you want to see what the students do without your guidance. So this is can look very different. This could be homework. This could be seat work. Could look very different as you process through. But this is where you want the students to work on their own. And then finally, think about an exit ticket. So, this is your way to informally assess how the student is understanding the concept. It can be for a grade or it cannot be for a grade. This is a way you're going to be able to capture if the students are meeting the objective you had for the lesson. If in the objective you said students would be able to multiply fractions with an area model, then your exit ticket should be multiplying fractions with an area model so you can decide for tomorrow's lesson, do I need to reteach Do I need to show this again? Did the students get it? Your exit ticket gives you that feedback. And like I said, it can be for a grade or it cannot be. So I hope that helps you as you think through the lesson plan process. Now, let's talk a little bit about format. It's pretty wide open. As long as you cover all of the areas, an explanation. It can be a chart, it can be a Word document that's just text. Any of those are fine. I don't think there's a one right lesson plan format. However, you do want it to be organized. Like I said, think of it as if someone else were going to be teaching this lesson in your place. They need to know all of the information, and how you communicate that is very important. I am happy to help you if you need it. So just let me know. Thanks, everyone.